Good morning, everyone. I am in central Alberta, Canada, and as of right now, we are at minus 41 degrees Celsius, which is pretty much the same as Fahrenheit when it gets down to minus 40. These are just a little few things that I do when the weather is bad, whether it's thundering and lightning and bad storms like that, or ice storm, which we really don't get too much here, but I boil up the kettle and I put my teapot, I put it in the sink and filled it with hot water first to kind of bring it up to temp. And now I'm filling my teapot with boiling water and putting the cozy on, and it stays really hot for hours and hours. So I'm just going to set this over on the rubber trivet, and if I need to make a tea or a coffee or whatever, it's good to go. Another thing I do is put on a meal in the crock pot, and you can leave it in there all day once it's done and just turn it on to warm, and it'll stay hot in your crock pot for a very, very long time. So then you'll have hot or even nice warm meal if the power goes out. Another thing I'm doing is charging up all my devices. So I have my telephone, of course, which I'm recording on, and I also have a laptop. If you have a carafe, you can do coffee in there or tea in there and keep that hot for the day. And another thing I got, just in case the power does ever go out, I bought a little buddy heater. This one is just the 9,000 BTU, which heats up about, I think, 240 square feet or maybe 200 square feet. It says on the box, but my living room and kitchen is approximately 240 square feet. So, that being said, I think I got this at Canadian Tire here in town for $149.99 plus tax. And then the 1 pound propane bottles are, I think, roughly $10 at Walmart or Canadian Tire. So if it came down to it where the power went out, I would just block this off here with a heavy sheet and then just crack the window open up here, and I can run my heater. And the 1 pound bottles last on high around 3 hours and on low about 6. So I have to purchase more of those, but I do have something just in case power goes out. And then I got this butane stove, and I think I paid $25 for it at Canadian Tire a couple of years ago. And it runs on butane, and these packs, I believe, were about $10 as well. So if I needed to cook something or make some coffee or tea or whatever that way too, if the power is out for a very long time, then I'm good to go to have a hot meal or a hot drink to also help keep me warm. So yeah, those are just some of my little tips for just in case the power goes out, because I can't afford a generator that's thousands of dollars, so at least this would help. And I'm actually thinking about getting a small tent as well, just to set up in the living room and get some sleeping bags and that are rated for a good dip down, like minus 20 or minus 30 or even minus 40. And being in the tent will keep the heat in a lot better too. So anyways, hope everybody's having a good day and staying warm, and we'll talk again soon.